Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen from all over the world, and welcome aboard. The beautiful tour will take about 30-35 minutes, so you can relax and enjoy all the beautiful things. The building on the right is the Museum for Antique, but it's an old palace built 500 years ago by the richest family. They had some kind all the big old buildings and all the churches were always built in stones, in bricks, just like St. John's Hospital on the right. It started 800 years in Europe. Now you can visit an old pharmacy and a hospital. We could go to the end, but we are in one of the new electric boats. The boat is a little bit longer than the old boat, so we have to turn here. When you look at the red building, you can see the Madonna sculpture above the door in front of it. We have 23 churches. The cathedral from the 12th century is the oldest church, 800 years old. We have the Madonna, and in Paris they have the two other styles. That's why Bruges is the most Gothic city in the world. Window of Bruges. Yes, and you can see the difference here. The 17th century bridge, the one from the 16th century, and here the 15th century with the stalactites. In the background, just around the corner from the beautiful crying willow, the beautiful tree. It's a pity that we
우리
cannot talk.
왔었다. 우리 왔었어. 우리 여기서
I
휴대랑
think I would say what is
여기
tourist doing
왔었어. 어.
here. This is a fantastic view on the Gulf region. They started to build it 700 years ago. It's leaning over to the right a little bit. It goes 83 centimeters to the right, but nothing to worry about. It stays like that. The modern sculpture on the left side, the Green Lady, it was made by a guy from Flanders here. He died already. He's famous around here. Permeke is his name. And the lady has a very sad story. She's looking for her two children, but she will never find her children anymore because they drowned in a river. She doesn't know that yet. Rich people built houses for the poor people in the 17th and in the 18th century, about 150 in total. We call them gold's houses, and that's an example with the red door on the right. Actually, they did it for themselves, not for the poor people. They had to be sure they could go to heaven after they died, after all the crimes they committed in their lives. And in the background you can see St. Anna Church. On the left side of the flag you can see the little bear, the symbol of Bruges, the bear. They were built in 1663. The big building is an old convent, now it's one of the buildings for the College of Europe. Building in grey, on the right, is a psychiatrical clinic since 30 years, but until 30 years ago, this is the place where the local people were born. They were living here then. Many of them, thousands of them, were businessmen from other European countries. The canal that goes to the right, this was the connection with the sea harbor, 6 kilometers away from here. When you look to the left, you can see 5 different sanctuaries next to each other, 5 different styles. And when you look to the numbers 23 and 24, you can see the sign in blue and white. When you have that sign on your house, it means that your house is a protected monument. Also the house. And the building with the tower, this was the meeting place for the businessmen in the Middle Ages. Behind the building was the red lights district. The architect made a big mistake here in the 1980s to modern. And all the local people were very, very angry when this happened. Now you can see the green man on top of the canal, the green statue. This is Jan van Eyck, one of the best. Next to that one of the few houses that is not renovated yet. If you would have been here 50 years ago, see the difference. When you look in a small street here, you will see the flag of Bruges again. That's where we have the oldest cafe. In some cities there was also a balcony dance here, but not in Bruges. Napoleon also visited Bruges and he gave us the fish market that you see on the left. Officially still in use in the morning, but it's almost nothing anymore, and that's because the people want to buy everything at the supermarket. It's just the time we live in. And this is the Church of Our Lady again. Recognize it? When you saw the movie in Bruges, maybe you remember then that Colin Farrell, the actor, he jumped out of the open wooden window there, exactly here in the canal in the movie in Bruges. Colin Farrell. The first one we saw it at the Beguinage, that was the oldest one. And this building looked completely black. A couple of years ago they renovated everything.
That was good.